Right, let's go live, Dino.
URT, URT, who are we? URT. Must be having your URT. This is the URT. We are the URT. You are the URT. Welcome to the URT. Honest slot, mud. It's in the mud, mud, mud. Honest slot. It's in the mud, in the mud. Hold tight, Liverpool. Hold tight, Liverpool fans. Hold tight, all my cousins. Hold tight. You know who you are. Hold tight to them. Nobody's speaking to me on the WhatsApp chat. They're all gone AWOL tonight. They gone missing like Jota, Diaz, and Salah. And majority of my cousins are all gone missing. I've just had to file and missing persons reports. I've done about 20. Hey, I've done about 20 people. Big up Newcastle. I Geordie land. I the Geordies. Man, 70-year wait. Sweet. Congratulations. You were the better team on the day. By an absolute mile. And on Saeed's Watch Along, we were absolutely shameless. I'm here coming out for Arnie's slot. He's top of the league with 12 points clear. And we're 13, folks. But we don't care. We're shameless. It's been a dreadful season. We are clutching at straws. Any little positivity, people. And tonight, we smashed, absolutely smashed. Gary Lineker, Jamie, Red Bull Vardy, Brendan Rodgers, AD's family, Leicesterians, all of you lot, your boys took a hell of a beating from a dreadful Manchester United. We slapped you up tonight, 3-0, comfortable win. We're shameless, people. We are shameless. Welcome, people. We are shameless. Yeah, we're 13 people. Spurs lost. Chelsea lost. You know what I mean? United won. Liverpool lost our cup final. Get in. It's a good day. Any day like Liverpool lose the cup final, it's a good day. We're shit already. I wanted relegation. But now people are talking about with 10 points. 10 points. 10 points. 10 points and we're in Europe. You'll never sing that. You'll never sing that. You'll never sing that. 10 points from Europe. You'll never sing that. People, shameless. Absolutely shameless. We're allowed one. But we beat relegation for that. Let's not get too good, giddy. But there's some good performances. And as you can see already, Bumbaye. So I'm going to just mute, and Bumbaye is going to wax lyrical about the greatest player to ever play for Manchester United, which in his opinion is Bruno Fernandes. So I'm just going to mute. Please smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel. Bumbaye, how you doing?
Yes, brother. That's 5 unbeaten, starting with the Everton 2-2. It's been a hell of a week, I must say. Arsenal 1-1, thought we should have won that one. Sociedad 4 goals, and today 3 goals, and it was good. Hojlund gets on the score sheet. Bruno was unbelievable today. Thought it was excellent. Yeah, another good performance, really. We seem to be, first half was all right, few misplaces though, but we seem to come out second half in all these games. Arsenal, Ipswich, Sociedad, and today. I don't know what he does at half time, but keep doing it. In the grand scheme of things, I don't want to take the shine off what has been a very good week for us. Leicester are at the bottom of the league, and it was a good win, 3-0 win. Good win, and Hojlund gets on the score sheet, which is big, man. First goal in 3 months. So it's good, man, because when you start to get used to not winning every game, but not losing games, and you go 5 games unbeaten, it's the kind of thing that you need to just build your confidence a little bit and cultivate a bit of belief. So it's a very, very good way to end before a 2 week international break. And I think we really need that break. It's come at a good time. We leave on a high. Um, Give that 2 weeks time for the players to rest. They've played a lot of football. Maybe we get a few guys fitter back from injury. And on the whole, bro, I'm really happy with what I've seen. There are improvements in the way that we're functioning, in the way that we're playing. I think Delo is more comfortable on the right. I mean, that's where he did his best work last year. On the right, the left, we knew it was a problem for him when we played him there. So he's more comfortable there. And you saw today he was good in his work going forward. Um, and again, it's another one of those days, bro, where if everybody's having about like a 7 out of 10, we're all right. There's not too many players. We're not carrying anybody, and everybody's working hard now. So good signs, man. Good signs for us. I think just unfortunately, Heaven, that was a bad one. That marred it today. He since played at Arsenal, played at Sociedad, played today. And today, I liked him even more. It seems like he's growing in confidence a bit, dropped his shoulder, took it past the man, comfortable, calm. For such a young lad to come in from Arsenal and play in these last 3 games, he's done really well for himself, and it's a good thing to see, man. That Dorgu's come in, he's hit the ground running for me. He's played really well, so it feels a little bit different that players that are coming in are doing all right. You know, Hopefully they will continue to do all right, and that's a change in our fortunes when you consider the amount of players we've signed and they've been poor. So that's great to see. And I will keep saying it. The team is so young. It's so tender in years, this team. It's got so much mileage. And if we can get things right and keep building and just it's okay. 13th is not a problem for me. I don't have an issue. It's about how we're going to finish the season. Let's try and finish as high as we can. We've got 3 very difficult games coming up. We've got Forest away next, then City at home, then Newcastle away. 3 very tough teams. So we've done well for ourselves to pick up points where we have done because we're going into a difficult period. But it's all positive for me at the minute. Few goals, few results, and my outlook changes. My outlook changes. That's just the way it is. I sing when I'm winning, and I take these victories, bro. Don't mean that we're back. Everybody knows that you don't have to say that anymore. Everybody knows that we're not back or anything, but it's much better signs than it was, let's say, a month ago or 12, 13 days ago. So I'm happy. Bruno, bro,
What about
is
your boy Bruno?
bro. I mean, look,
Try to mud me. You try to mud
Bru-
me
Bru-
tonight, yeah?
Bruno Fernandes for
Are you
me.
sure that we were played relegation for that?
Give a lot of
Jump
credit
on,
to
Ben,
Bruno
if you're
mentioning.
around, jump on.
Bro, look, Bruno. Bruno's been talked about, like legendary status, a club legend when he finishes his career with us. If you think about when he came in, like put it in context, this is a guy at the very least. He's available every week for us. He's never injured, and no matter what, he plays his ass off. He puts a shift in, bro. And this year, I think he's been excellent. The only 2 players that have got more goal involvements this season is Salah and Haaland. And Salah has been talked about as Ballon d'Or potential. I don't think it'll happen, but he's up there in that conversation. And for Bruno to be playing in this team and producing like this, and it's been like this for ages, bro. I can't fathom not having Bruno as part of Manchester United squad. Um, I don't want to think where the team would be. He is the guy. He is the man that pulls us through. He is the guy that is there every week, and he's doing it all with so much criticism. And I have to say, I really liked his post-match interview today. I mean, I think Roy Keane went overboard. That was poor from Keane. That kind of behaviour. It's well uncalled for, and he's not taking consideration into the team Bruno's playing in. Keane was playing in a very settled winning side when he came in, what he was part of, and always. Bruno is not. Bruno is playing in a team that is full of turbulence, that is full of young players and experienced players, and this is something you have to consider. Um, so, he took it. He said, "Look, he actually said what Roy Keane said is, I respect his opinion. I have to work harder as a captain. I have to work more as a player. I have to make improvements, and I will make them." He takes it gracefully, man. He's a class act. A lot of other players that are dealing with this level of criticism will explode or implode. We've seen it with many players. They lash back. He don't do that. He knows his worth. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he brings to the team, and so does every single manager that we've had here since he came. He's never dropped. There's a reason. There's a reason for that. So for me, we're talking about a great player in terms of the world midfielders. I think he's one of the best around in this generation of football. If I look in the Premier League, Nuruddin, I don't really see who has a player um, like that is miles ahead of him or much better than him. I don't think Arsenal have a single midfielder that is better than Bruno. City, with De Bruyne is in his pomp, is better than Bruno, no doubt about that, 100%. But otherwise, Rodri is a different type of player, but they don't have them. De Bruyne that's it now. Swan Song, Gundogan's old. Liverpool, who do Liverpool have that you would say is better than Bruno Fernandes all round as a player?
McAllister,
No, he's not. I don't think he is.
for
That's fine. You can have that opinion. I don't think he is.
me, he
I
is.
don't.
He plays
I
keeper role. McAllister
don't
plays
think he is.
keeper, but McAllister is better than him, 100% in midfield.
Okay, so I've just gone through Chelsea. Who do they have that's better than Bruno?
Casado's a better midfield player than Bruno.
No, he's not.
Yes.
Never in a million. No, never in a million years, bro.
He
Offers
well,
you
it's
nothing
part
going
of your
forward.
opinion. It's what you think your opinion is.
So
Part of your
what
opinion.
I'd say
What's
is
his name? The guy,
we
not seen him play
we
for ages. He's injured for Chelsea, but the guy that they got from Southampton, he went from City to Southampton and they bought him from there. He's incredible.
Lavia.
Yeah, Lavia.
Nuruddin,
Special
bro,
talent.
that's a young, promising player.
Yeah,
You're comparing to a seasoned top player, pro. So
I think in terms of playing in midfield in a two,
you know what I mean?
Casado's a better player than him. McAllister's a better player than him.
Nuruddin, what do they offer in terms of forward play, in terms of unlocking? Defensively, yeah, because that's what they're specialized
Yeah, that's
in.
not their role. That's not their role.
So do you know what I'm trying to say? Let's compare Bruno to the guys we should be. You're going to be scratching and scraping around. You might find a couple, but that in itself tells you the story.
Odegaard is better than
Um,
Bruno. He is.
nah,
Odegaard is a better
nah,
player than
nah,
Bruno.
nah, nah,
Yes, he is.
nah, nah, nah,
Yes, he
nah.
is. Yes,
No
he
chance.
is. In terms of being a footballer, he is. Well, that's your
Odegaard is not better
opinion,
than Bruno.
isn't it?
That's my opinion. Yeah, it's opinions. I mean, you're welcome to them, but you pressed hard to be reeling off names that are better than a player like this. You pressed hard to be reeling them off in Premier League football.
Bruno will never be a United legend because he's never won a league title. To me, to become a legend of Manchester
Steven
United,
Gerrard has never won a league title.
Yeah, but he's won a Champions League for Liverpool, and he was actually involved.
Well, okay, one Champions League. Bruno's won how many trophies here? Do you know what I mean? So he's in that. People are talking about him in that conversation. I'm not saying yeah, but this is where we're up to with this player.
Gerrard's
So
won how many UEFA Cups? Come on now.
I don't know, bro. He's won a Champions League. I think he won an FA Cup.
Yeah,
I think they won an FA Cup against
Gerrard's
West
won
Ham.
a couple of FA Cups, couple of League Cups, and loads of UEFA Cups. And Europa.
What the Europa?
Yeah, Liverpool won a couple of them. Yeah, they did. What they used to be the UEFA Cup.
Yeah. Bruno's
listen,
won.
Listen to me. Yeah. Bruno's playing well now. 5 weeks ago, Bruno was stinking out the places with some shit passes, spamming balls, gesturing, doing fuck all. So let's not get too giddy. He's found a bit of form and he's on form right now. But let's not make him to be the world beater. He's not a flipping world beater. He's been crap. And a lot of the goals he scored this season have been penalties. So let's not get too giddy. And he's in the top 5 in the Premier League for missing big chances. Him and Garnacho are both in the top 5. So let's not get overexcited here, man. He's
in
on
the
good
top.
form at the moment.
He's
In the
in
last
the
couple
top
of
three,
games,
bro,
in
for
the last
goal
couple of games,
involvements.
in the last couple of games,
Yeah.
he's got goals and he's had assists. That's it. Well, let's not get overexcited.
It's not
And we'll see.
overexcited.
And Boombaye, look.
Yeah.
After the international break, we've got
Yeah.
Nottingham Forest, so let's see what he does at Nottingham Forest. We've got Man City at home, let's see what he does at Man City. And then we've got Newcastle. And then we've got 2 Leon games. So we'll see
Yeah.
what happens. Next month will let us know a lot about Amorim, this team, and Bruno Fernandes. So let's not get too overexcited here.
No,
We
well,
played
listen.
relegation for them. We
What you
played a
have to
team that's not
understand
won a
is,
game in a year.
what you have to
We
understand is,
we
Nuruddin, that
played a
it's
team
not
that's
Bruno
not won
that's
a game
playing
in a year in this year.
these. Nuruddin, you've got to understand something. If I put you in a team, take me, all the boys that you're used to playing with out, and put young, new, fresh boys in with you, and the team is struggling and they're struggling, your performance is going to have a problem. As soon as me and Hazza and everybody come back and we're next to you, your performance is going to rise. Similarly, if you're missing from behind me, it's a problem. Put him into the Liverpool team next to McAllister. Put him in the City team. Put him next to Odegaard and Declan Rice. Different, bro. You see what he produces for Portugal. Plays really well. So there's nuance, bro. We have to be fair. I'm not telling you Bruno has lit the world up, but I understand it as I know what it's like to be the player that everybody's looking to make something happen, and you're desperate to try. And because you're trying so hard, it ain't going too well. But I think that he's overburdened. Under Ten Hag, he was overburdened. I like it more now for him, and I noticed it early on. He's having to do less. We're not having to do Hollywood. He does it sometimes, but a lot less now, bro. He's more part of the collective team. He's still a very important cog in it, but he's more part of the collective. He's not having to do all that shit. Have you forgotten what we were doing on there at Ten Hag? Have you forgotten that? It was dross, bro. So you've got to be fair. That's all I'm asking for, man. Just you've got to be fair. But this guy, since he came to Man United, he lit it up in his first few seasons. Then it took a dip, but he's a symptom of the whole team has took a dip. I mean, the whole team's been playing awful, bro. You can't tell me somebody is playing well regularly or the team is consistent, but his performances are bad. It don't work like that, man. Don't work like that. Odegaard this season has got 5 goals, bro.
Boomba,
Listen,
Boomba,
at the end of
big
the
up,
day,
big up.
Yes, bro.
well, we
Yes.
were shit. We
I
were
just want to
shit.
say
Let's
when
not
it
get
comes
too
to
big.
this, I just when it comes to this, you know, it's some of a way called confirmation bias or selective memory, you know, because when the player play well, we praise him, and we do this with Man United players every time they play. We have done it with Rashford when he has his purple patch, his world class, his like top 3 Ballon d'Or, and now Bruno is having a purple patch. He's playing extremely well, and we're bigging them up too much, and in a way we're highlighting good performances and be downplaying or ignoring poor performances, you know. So, you know,
No, Jarvis,
he has had bad spells, Bruno. And and
I
and
don't
sometimes
agree
he have
with the
looked
way
terrible, you know.
bro. I don't agree with the way you portrayed that because me, I am consistent on the issue of Bruno. He
No,
will
but
tell you the gentleman
I'm
to your
saying
left.
in general, Bombay, is as a fan base, we do this with players. You know, we do this with players. And now it's
I,
everybody's Bruno FC, and yeah, Bruno has been fantastic. And yeah, now he's a world beater. He's world class at the moment as he performs. But he has to do it consistently for a longer period. Put in
yeah,
games like
but
this all the time
yeah, but nah, but the bro, look,
to be in that bracket.
it's
That's
a
just
team
my
game.
point.
It's a team game, football. I can't carry a team on my own. The team has to become good, and then he has to do his job within the context of that team. Bruno, for me, I already know the quality, so I don't question the quality. I
It's
question the
fascinating,
form.
Boombaye.
I
It's
question the
fascinating you
form.
say that. But you would say different when it was Paul Pogba, weren't you? That's interesting,
I
isn't it?
would say,
Interesting, isn't it? That's interesting, isn't it? Interesting, isn't it,
No,
Bombay? Now you're telling me the team's got to be good for Bruno to be consistent. But with Paul Pogba, you were like, he's shit. Okay, I got you. I'm listening. Go ahead.
Paul Pogba Nuruddin's problem is not only on
Bombay,
the pitch.
that is shameless from you. That is shameless from you.
No, bro, no. It's I explain it dead simple. Let the people in the comments know as well. Paul Pogba, to me, is a gigolo because everything off the pitch is twice as bad as on the pitch. He was a problem. And all his teammates are saying it. Lingard said it, Matic said it, Rooney said it, Mourinho said it. That's Paul Pogba, bro. Haircuts and gigolo dancing. That's Paul Pogba. On the pitch, Paul Pogba, you started to tell me can't play in the pivot, can't play on the left, can't play on the right. Where can he play? We bought Matic for him, one of the best deep-lying defensive midfielders in England. Put Paul Pogba in this team. I want to see what Paul Pogba does in this team and Ten Hag's team with this group of players. He's going to do nothing. That's the difference, bro. That's the difference. Look, type in. Last thing. Everybody go to Google. Everybody go to Google and just type in. Listen, everybody go to Google. Just type in top 10 United flops in history. Every single list has Paul Pogba on it from every single source. There's a reason for that, bro. No, there's a reason for that.
Absolutely shameless.
No, bro, that's the
truth. You are shameless. Go ahead, Jarvis. Let me know what you thought of the game. I think we played relegation for her. I don't even think they've won a game this year, Leicester. Once we went 1-0 up, 2-0 up, they were just doing what they were doing. I only seen Onana make one save in the game. Obviously, Ayden Heaven is maybe out for the season, maybe having a nasty injury. In the UK, they didn't replay it. Did they replay it in the Norwegian television? Did they show what happened to his leg? Was it his ankle? Was it his tibia? What was it? Do we know?
It was his ankle.
Did they replay his ankle? Oh my God, that's horrible.
His ankle, yes. Well, it's not.
It looks like a broken ankle.
No. It's not a broken ankle. Andy Mitten reported that.
Yeah, but they're not going to know till the swelling comes down, Jarvis. They're not going to know till the swelling comes down. They're not going to know what damage has been done till the swelling comes down.
But this came out. Andy Mitten said he just saw Ayden Heaven walk out by himself out of the stadium in Leicester with foot in a brace, but he was walking.
But they're not going to know till the swelling comes down.
It's not a broken ankle, at least. Maybe it's strained, concussed. I don't know, but it's not a broken ankle.
Yeah.
Well, broken ankle is crutches, isn't it?
Yeah. So he walked. So it's good news, I would say. So I don't think
in a boot. Yeah, he walked in a boot. He walked in a boot.
Yeah. The casket or a brace. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it's good news.
They're not going to know till the swelling comes down. They won't know till the swelling comes down. That's the only thing.
True.
The scan. We'll have to wait for the scans.
But I don't think it's too bad. But he had a brilliant game today. Ayden Heaven. He's really good. So
That's composed. Why I was devastated for him, because he was the best player on the pitch for us before he got sent off. Before he damaged his leg.
Yeah. But from a how I saw the games from a tactical point of view, let me just bring out this tactical. Leicester pressed us high, but they were pressing us in a passive high press in a way. They were just waiting. And when we played the ball out to a wide centre backs, they started pushing. And there was almost like 3 points. And when it happened, our wide centre backs often just reverted to what I don't like, playing out to the wing back, because then we are trapped, because then they were on the wing back and trapping him. So our wing backs were left with no other option just than to try to play it long to Hojlund. And Hojlund, he did well today. Because of this high press of Leicester, they committed a lot of guys high up the pitch. It left a big space here for Hojlund to drop down into and receive the ball. So Hojlund did quite well today on laying off the ball to Bruno or Garnacho or Eriksson. So we had a lot of direct football today when we came into attack. But we didn't play as I think Amorim wants to do, because playing the wing backs is a no-go. You wanna play the ball inside in this area, because, or if it's not possible, you play back to Onana and start over again. Try the other side. If it's not possible, back to Onana again. But we don't do that because Onana is not actively seeking the ball back when he gives the ball. So I would like Onana to be more involved. I think it's a weakness. People say he's a ball playing goalkeeper, but he's not. He's not, for me. We also pushed Lindelof up in the pivot with Ugarte, and Bruno was roaming free, and Eriksen and Garnacho was on the outside of the double pivot of Sumare and Ndide. And we struggled in the build-up play in a way, but we came away with it because Leicester is a poor team. They have poor centre backs, and Hojlund got a little bit extra space today. I think Conor Cody, Fas, they're not the quickest ones. So Hojlund actually did well today. And so from a tactical point of view, this is what I saw. I don't know if Nordin, if you saw the same thing.
What I saw was a poor Leicester side, poor Leicester team, really poor Leicester team. And what I saw was that they tried to press us aggressively. And at times we found a way to get out. And like you said, we get trapped and we go to the wing because the wing backs they're not comfortable on the ball to get out. You know what I mean? They can't beat their own man. They haven't got the physicality to get out. Especially with Diego Dalot. I thought the first half he was dreadful. I thought Eriksen was dreadful. And I actually think we played 3 in midfield today. I don't think Eriksen was further up the pitch as a number 10. He was more on the left-hand side of a 3. Yeah. That's what I kept seeing. Ugarte was winning the ball.
It's because we played more man-to-man, and Leicester played with the 3, because they played in a 5-3-2 formation with 2 strikers, I would say.
Yeah. I didn't think they created anything. I think they had few moments in the first half. I think when we started the first 25 minutes, we started really well. I thought United controlled a bit of it. The last 25 minutes, we were a bit desperate. Obviously, we got the goal, brilliant goal for Rasmus. So happy for him to get that goal. He's been, dreadful recently, but it looks like he's understanding a little bit. But the way they defend played it into his hands. Pushing that really high line and not putting pressure on the ball. Bruno just put it into the space, and he did the rest. Brilliant right foot finish. After that, I think we sank back. I think we are doing a mid block. I think we're comfortable now in this mid block. So we're not. I saw the pressing sequences today. They got out very easily. Their pressing sequences wasn't all that, but they lack quality. They huff and puff. I thought Ndidi and Samari, got through Bruno and Ugarte a couple of times, and they got on the other side of them. Ugarte did a fantastic challenge on Ndidi when the ball got across, and he was aware enough to not stop. But yeah, what was that?
Do you like the Licks challenge?
In the second half, we controlled it. We hemmed them back. We kept attack after attack after attack, and as soon as we started to build it up, then the patience, obviously. A minute and a half or 2 minutes before Garnacho scored the second, he already scored. It was deemed offside, and then he scored again. But yeah, they're relegation fodder. They're a reason why they've not won a game this season. So I can't really judge too much on Manchester United that much. I can tell you, all of you and every one of you on here, that Nottingham Forest away will be a test. Manchester City at home will be a test. Newcastle away would be a test. And then Lyon, I don't know, the Lyon games, are we playing them at Old Trafford first? Let me have a look. But yeah, those games will define Manchester United season.
No, we're away first.
Yeah, so those games will define Manchester United. The fixtures, those fixtures will define Manchester United. April fixtures. So we've got Nottingham Forest Tuesday, the first day. Then we've got Man City 4:30, 6th of April, and then Thursday night, the 10th, we're playing Lyon away, and then we come back on the Sunday at 4:30. We play Newcastle, and then we're back on the Thursday. We play Olympic Lyon at Old Trafford, and then on that Sunday we play Wolverhampton. Let me just show the fixtures. The next month will tell us everything about where Manchester United are after the international break. Let me just show the people where we are with this. This is where we are, people. This is where we are. The next month we'll see. So all those people, Nottingham Forest away, Man City at home, Lyon away, Newcastle away, Lyon
That's
at home.
rough. That is rough.
So we'll see what your Bruno does in these 6 games gone by. If Bruno's the match winner in some of these games and he puts up 7 or 8 performances every game, then I'll come out here and I'll say Bruno's the winner.
It's not for me about Bruno.
Well, that's
It's
what I will say. Well, let's see if he's the winner.
we're bantering here because the boy is playing now. But this is a team game. Manchester United have to.
Interesting, isn't it? It's a team game now. Is that
no? But that's not a separation from everything that we're talking about here. Do you get what I'm saying? Manchester United as a team, I'm hoping, can compete in these games. These are all difficult games to win at the moment for Man United. I mean, I don't know what you expecting in them games.
Let me just welcome in Ben. Ben, how you doing, Ben? Good night out last night. You have a good night out last night?
A lovely night last night, but probably frankly the worst day fucking today, bro. I woke up at about 7 in the morning, and I was just constantly sick all day. So I've a thing called the norovirus, and it's basically
honestly.
Yeah, the norovirus, so it's not a good thing at the moment. Apparently, it's going all around the UK.
I'm sorry, man. Oh God.
Well,
oh shit! I thought you were sick because you had a really good night and you're suffering.
Really good night, yeah. And then I woke up. I woke up at like 5 in the morning, 6, and I didn't I wasn't even. Obviously I'm on Lent at the moment, so obviously there's no alcohol or any of that. So I was all right. I had a really good time last night, and then all of a sudden next morning I'm just constantly sick today. So, but I'm glad United won today.
I think we're stereotyping Irish Hellraiser Ben.
Oh man,
Ben Farrell.
Oh, bro. But like I said, pick up the chat. Appreciate
what
that.
What did you think of the game?
Carry on.
First of all,
can
we say congratulations to Newcastle? Can we give a Newcastle a round of applause?
I was about to say that.
70 years, man. 70 years.
Wow,
and hold tight, Liverpool. All my cousins, can you please come back to the WhatsApp?
Ibrahim, check in with us. Tell us you're all right.
I've filled out missing people's reports, Jarvis. When people are missing, you have to fill out reports.
Yeah.
I filled out a missing report on Mo Salah, on Diaz, on Jota, on Mohammed, on my cousin Abdul.
Yeah, your family are big Liverpool fans, man.
Abdullah, my other cousin.
Oh dear.
And my other
You were not to be found.
But
Kadeem as well. All tight. They're all missing. I've never filled out so many missing persons report. Go ahead, Ben. Let us know what you thought about the game.
I mean, I was about to say that my next thing. Hold that, Liverpool. They all said they were going to win the quadruple and then the treble, but they only win the Premier League. So do you know what? I'm sad. Obviously, they're winning the 20th Prem, but at the end of the day, bro, I just love to see Liverpool suffer, mate, and that's just pleases me as a United fan. I'm due up, big up to the Newcastle crowd. I thought the fans were unbelievable at Wembley. But in regards to the game, I thought first things first, I do hope the Heaven injury is not serious. Like it looks bad when he got stretchered off. I thought up to that point he was the man of the match for me at the moment. I think ever since once he came off the pitch, I think we lost a lot of momentum from playing out from the back and getting the flow going in our phase one of play. And then all of a sudden, I think Collier really kind of helped in a way for our compactness in the midfield. And he was doing his role well in the wing back, so he was. Obviously, my man of the match, Bombay is going to be absolutely gassed. My man of the match was Bruno Fernandes.
Getting deja vu here, mate.
Yeah, oh I. But it was close between him and Matthias de Ligt. I thought de Ligt was absolutely outstanding today. Absolutely outstanding performance from de Ligt. But like I'm totally with you, Nurden. I think it's just Leicester at the end of the day. We can't really take much from it. At the end of the day, like Leicester are really, really, really bad. I was surprised. You just know they're that bad when Jamie Vardy was 1-on-1 with frankly probably one of the worst keepers I've ever witnessed in my life, Onana, and he just shot it right at him. I thought they were going to score that, so I did at the end. But good save to Onana. At the end of the day, he's doing his job. But no, I thought the team were solid today. Pick up a Hojlund as well. I didn't think Ugarte didn't on the ball. He didn't play particularly well, or Ericsson. Ugarte kept losing the ball, but I think his defensive duties really helped him a lot today. I thought his clearances was just phenomenal and tackles was really really good. So that's what you need from Ugarte. That's what you're going to get from Ugarte. Ericsson just losing the ball so many times with Dallo as well. Like I think with Dallo, we had so many opportunities on Dallo's side, and the fact that Dallo's right-footed, the balance was just not right. We were in the final third at times, and he could have easily played it back to Hojlund or Bruno, but obviously he's using his left foot, so it wasn't really particularly great at that time. But I thought Amos coming on. Big shout out to Amos. I thought I think he deserves to play a lot more. And obviously I heard it was on the commentators. It was his birthday today, so happy birthday to Harry Amos. I thought he came on and he looked bright. He gave us a lot of balance on that left wing back area, and you can just tell with the kid. As soon as he plays the pass, he's not like Diego Dalot and he just sits static. Harry Amos just wants to push up even more and more, overlap way way more than what Dalot has done this whole entire season. Um, but no, big up to the team at the end of the day. It's a big win. You don't see Man United score 3 goals to this day, and big up to the fans as well. The away fans was just sensational. So they were. I literally that's all I heard. And the thing is as well, we can criticize Amram so much for the poor form we've been under, recently this season. But the one thing I will always give credit to Amram is see his away form. His away form has been absolutely phenomenal. Under Ten Hag, we always lose the top 6 teams, but see the likes of Anfield, Etihad, all these big games. We've actually looked the better team out of all of them. So I was kind of relatively comfortable going into this Leicester game because I knew that we were actually good away from home because we can actually the thing is what I like about it is we usually from the start as well, the first 25 minutes we silence that crowd from day dot. From the first minute the crowd weren't even that loud anymore because we just kept holding the ball, kept holding the possession, which is what I want obviously going forward. But now, like I said, big up the chat, big up to the panel. Free Palestine, fuck Zionism, free Sudan, and yeah, big up.
Big up, Ben.
Yeah, big up, Ben. Yeah, I just wanted to show a bit about the injury, man. Bloody hell.
Did
honestly,
you guys
Ayden-
see that challenge, bro? The licked made when Havardi squared it.
Yeah, that was a good play. That the Lit played well.
Yeah,
The
he
Lit
played all
well.
right, man.
Played well.
Do
Well, let's
you
not get
guys?
too excited though. It's fucking Leicester, people. It's Leicester. Let's not get too excited. So this is what people are speculating. This is speculating, by the way, speculation, people. They said injury mechanism: a left ankle sprain following a heavy tackle, likely a moderate grade injury. Estimated recovery time: grade 2, 3 to 6 weeks. Grade 3, 3 months 3+ months, mate. So
Wow.
yeah, estimated time to recovery. So yeah, that's what people are saying. But yeah, it was horrible, man. I feel so
He
bad
got
for
his
the kid.
foot tangled in that instance, I think. So maybe he just
Yeah,
twisted his ankle really bad, So yeah.
yeah. I thought he broke his leg because he didn't replay. He didn't show the replay. He didn't show the replay in the UK. Did it show the replay? What happened to his leg in the
No,
region television?
no. I've been trying to find it on X. I haven't found anything. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it is what it is. We pray for him. Just pray for him that
Yeah.
he recovers. But yeah, we won, people. We won, but we're shameless. And me, Vas, and Saeed were shamelessly celebrating that like it was a great win. It's Leicester. Like I said, next month, people will honestly, after the international break, we're gonna know where Manchester United are. I promise you. This is where Manchester United fans can't get away from it all. This was where we are. Nottingham Forest on the Tuesday night. City on the Sunday.
Bro, what do you expect from these games?
Thursday, Lyon. Sunday, Newcastle away. Thursday, Lyon again. And then we finish that month. Actually, that's a long month. And then Wolves and Bournemouth.
Hard games.
Very difficult games, mate. Tested. Manchester United's going to be tested. So that's what we need to think about. We're unbeaten in 5 and all of that. But the last time we lost was that 1-0 against Spurs, yeah? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it was 1-0.
That's the last
Spurs,
time
yep.
we lost.
Mm.
Yeah. Who scored for Spurs that day? Do you remember?
Is it Solanke?
No. It wasn't so like
No, I'm thinking of the one before that, maybe.
It was Madison.
Yeah, Madison, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Madison when Mr. Jeremy Beadle threw the ball back to him, innit?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, hey, we had a question from a Leicester fan here. I forgot to say before, a Leicester fan asked, should we
Should they
sack
keep
Hayes?
Rude?
What do you guys think? Do you think we should sack Rude or should we keep him for the championship? What do you guys think? I don't think he's been backed. I think it's like Ruben. He didn't get backed in January and the team's lost confidence. Really lost confidence.
Nura, there's no dough. They haven't signed anybody.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They didn't back him. That's what I said. Like they didn't back
So
Ruben Amorim. So yeah,
it's hard to say, man. I mean, I don't know. To be honest, I have to know Rude to tell you whether to sack him or not. I have no idea.
I think they need to back him in a transfer window, and they should give him a chance at least. Championship is super competitive. One of the most competitive leagues in world football. It's no joke by any means, people. What do you think, Jarvis?
Yeah, I like Rude, but I think it's a difficult task. And it doesn't matter who's been the manager of Leicester. They would have gone down anyway. I believe it comes down to quality of the team. Connor, Cody, and Fas, and all of these players. Justin,
Good
and
enough.
Sumare, they're not good enough. That's the problem. And they have good old Jamie Vardy. How old is he? 37.
Yeah.
As a striker, it's it's not the Premier League. So I feel bad for Rude, but it's hard to say. But I agree with you. He needs some backing into the championship next season.
Yeah. I'm sort of on the similar situation to you, Jarvis. I mean, their squad is just nowhere near good enough. Like, and Diddy's still there, like you said, Jamie Vardy's still there. Like the quality is just not there at all.
And Didi is good. He's their best player in my mind.
Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of Ndidi Jarvis, I'll be honest with you. I think he did all right, years back, but I just think, just similar to
He's not a flashy player, but he's like a hard-working guy who's always patrolling and works. Yeah. And last game he played Leicester, he was really well. He dominated our
Would you
midfield
have him
last
at
game.
United? Would you have him at United as a squad player? I would, 100%.
Yeah. Sure. I would.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I think he's
I
a
think I
decent
think at the
DM
back there, Paul, man. I think at the back, like you mentioned, guys like Faz and Justin,
going
they're
forward.
so bad at the back, man. They're so bad. They're just not good enough. No, it's a championship defense.
Yeah.
That
I like their keeper though. Their keeper's very, very. He's definitely there's a lot of potential there with that keeper. Of what's his name again?
Mats Hermansson, Danish
Yeah,
guy,
yeah,
24
good
years
player,
old
Danish,
age.
Danish.
good player.
I'm just getting a
Yeah, he's
kettle
good.
on, guys. Who's having a cuppa? I'm just getting a kettle on.
yeah, no sugar.
No, but I gotta give
Cheers.
credit where it's due to Bruno. But at the end of the day, like it is only Leicester. That's the one thing you gotta remember, Boombaye. But you know, he
Yeah, but
shut me up today. He shut me out up today, and
Part of this whole thing, yeah, is a little bit tongue in cheek. That's all. A little bit tongue in cheek. You know what? The form of Bruno has been as bad as the team is playing. Let's be honest, for a long time. You know, deserves the criticism. Goes Hollywood. The ratio is awful. Whole team has been shite. Um, the quality of Bruno, I don't question. The ability of Bruno, I don't question. The fitness, the application of Bruno, I don't question. The captaincy, I like. Um, but we have to improve as a team. I like this Bruno more than I liked him for parts of the Ten Hag reign. Um, I just got used to Bruno's going to get it. He's going to try, a worldie to try and find Rashford or Garnacho or whoever the hell is playing there from deep. And now it seems like he's seen a bit more of the ball. He's a bit more just give it easy. They're still, make the chances, be the difference, make the right decision, create an assist, score your goal. But I like this version. I think if the team starts to function better and better and better, he will play better and better and better. But as a
I hope
team,
you're
we've
right.
got to keep going. We've got to keep going forward, man. These fixtures are difficult. I don't know what my expectation is going into these fixtures. I'm just taking it one game at a time. We've done well by the good 10, 12 days with the results that we've had and the performances we've put in. Um, and I'm just wondering what we're going to do at Forest and what we're going to do at City. And I go into those games with a heavy heart. I'm fearful.
Yeah. Yeah,
Um,
right. But Boma, I have a question for you when it comes to all of this. We saw today a lot of youngsters coming on. Harry Amas,
yeah,
Obi, uh,
yeah,
Collier played, and
yeah,
a lot of these Heaven, got injured, unfortunately. But do you
yeah.
think this is a plan for Amarim going forward? Now he will bring on more of the youth and try to bring them into this team now of the remainder of the season, so he can keep players fit and rested, so they are ready for the Europa League games that are coming up. Or do you think it's just coincidence that he played all these youngsters tonight?
I suppose you can use it to our advantage. I mean, we've seen young boy Collier come in, Jarvis, and we've
Yeah.
said at times he should get some minutes. He's done all right. We've seen Heaven has done well. I thought at Arsenal he was all right. Sociedad he was pretty good, and I thought today was probably his best performance. He seemed to grow in confidence
Mm.
as the game went on. Then he went off, and so this it's great. Young boy Chido gets some minutes. I don't see any drawbacks to it. If he is doing that, then I've not got an issue with that because I really want to go for the Europa League. I don't know if we will win it. We might up against a very difficult team here in Leon. That's
Mm.
where we are. But I really want to win this trophy. The league is the league. Just let's try and climb as much as we can in there. But I've kind of just rolling with the league, Jarvis. I'm not
Mm.
sure what I'm gonna get. 13th, I'm that's fine. That's it's better than 15th. We win again, we go up, I think, to maybe 11th if we win our next one, depending on what the others do. let's see if we can just finish as best as we can, but use the youngsters because when they've played, they've not been bad.
No. Yeah, and
So
you also saw young Harry Amas.
yeah,
His
yeah,
18th years of age birthday tonight and today.
Yep.
wow.
Happy birthday.
And he came on. I think he had a brilliant cross. He whipped it in, and Hojlund was on the receiving end, but he wasn't quick enough. So,
Mm.
unfortunately
I,
for
I,
us,
I mean, I love to see this. This is what Manchester United we've grown up on.
yeah, yeah,
You know, I love to see this. You know, I'm proud of it. This our youth academy always we've never had a team in how many 20 years without a youth player in the squad. So this is great. You know, get the minutes in. It's a season where you can do that. Um, and we're not going to complain. You know, we're not going for the league. If you're winning, bring them on. Give them 20 minutes. Maybe they get a goal. Give them a taste. Get the experience. It's great. It's
yeah,
really
yeah.
good.
If
Do
you
you
look
do
at
you?
this attack, you see here Bruno comes in. Hojlund actually flicks it with his heel. He
He likes
skins
that.
the centre back. I think it's Thomas,
Yeah.
and plays it to Josh Xerxes, and Xerxes does what Amorim wants him to. He carries the ball into the last third. Look at young Harry Amas here, perfectly positioned, keeping the width all the time in this attack.
Hmm.
And Xerxes just wait for the right moment. And here you see Harry Amas. It's almost like David Beckham, how he crosses, so whips it in.
That's a lovely ball.
Lovely ball.
Lovely ball. So yeah, I like what I see. I like what I
A lot of
see.
potential.
I think the play's starting to get the grip of what Amrim
Yeah,
wants them to do
100%.
when attacking.
I feel that too in the last few games. I really do. Even though it's not for 90 minutes, I do feel um, I am feeling and seeing good things. Players seem to be understanding, as you say, a bit more.
Yeah,
Do you guys think Delo is better on? Is he imp- impressed you any more on the right than the left,
I thought he had a
or you see the same thing?
I thought he had a decent game, and the thing is with Delo, I don't think he's a bad, like, he's an awful player or any of that. I just think, when it comes to like a back three or a back five system, I just don't think Delo's got it in him. To like, you know, for the future wise, I think we just need to look, at selling him for for get a wee bit of profit on that. But I just think, with if we're playing for the back, like, Delo was our best player last season. Like he was our
Mhm.
player of the season last season, so. I just think it's a system issue with Dallo. Um, if it was a forward the back, I'd probably want to be keeping him. But I've seen more than enough for Diego Dalot, under the system, and he's having a few games, decent games here and there. Like his last two games, he's got an assist, he got a goal. You know, things are looking up so far. Like, but for me, I've seen more than enough for Diego Dalot. For the wing back situation. So I think we should just seriously consider selling him next season. But I don't think he'll be sold next season because of the Portuguese relationship
connection.
with Amarim. Yeah,
Yeah,
and it's such a
What's your
shame, like
thought?
because he was our best player last season, and like he was overlapping a lot with likes of Garnacho, Ahmad, but it's just sadly it hasn't worked out for the three at the back system, and I don't think he's. I just think he looks confused at times, like in terms of like attacking wise. Like I just don't think there's not enough overlaps. There's just none of that. I just think he's just too defensive at the moment, and it's the same with Mazraoui. I don't think like I'll argue the fact with Mazraoui as well. I think Mazraoui, when he came back to right centre back when we made those changes, Mazraoui just looked like a different player. I think
mm.
Mazraoui suits that right centre back role. I don't know what you guys think.
Yeah,
John?
Masraoui is fantastic. I love Masraoui as a player. I
Yeah.
have to be honest. But I just want to come back to Dallo quickly. I think he has grown into this wingback role, and I know it's an unpopular opinion, but for me, I think he's starting to understand what he's going to do. The timing of his runs. he was too eager, let's say 10 games ago. But now he's starting to understand. He holds his run a little bit. He waits for the space to run into, and when he comes with full force. It's kind of limited when it comes to really technical stuff, and it's not a super winger in a way, but I think we should keep him, and as a squad player, I think he will be brilliant. And we know that he always gives 100% when he's on the pitch, and he's almost always injury free, and all of these things that you, Bombaye, say that Bruno is good with him, always available, and I think that's his strength as a player, and also
Would you
I
keep?
he
think I'd keep Diego Dalot.
yeah. And I want to come back to that Masraoui thing, and I want to bring up
Not
this.
for me.
It's the delict block, as you mentioned, Boumbaye.
Yeah.
And let's just bring it up here. You see, it's Lindelof getting skinned by Jamie Vardy,
Getting bullied.
bullied, and you
Not
have
seen
here
that.
Delict in central, passing the ball. Oh, it's a lovely block.
Unbelievable.
Yes. But when we talk about Masraoui, look at Masraoui in this instance. His
So good.
recovery pace as a right wide centre back, I think, is perfect. Look at him run. He's super quick. And people don't realize how quick Masraoui actually is.
Really quick.
And if it hasn't been for Masraoui in this instance,
Maybe a goal.
it would have been much more difficult for Delict, because Delict couldn't stay in this central shape. He would have been forced to put pressure on Jamie Vardy, and then there will be a huge open gap here for the second player. So
Yeah.
again, a lot of this is on Masraoui helping
Yeah.
out. But it's
Yeah,
a
no.
brilliant block. I think Delict is as he's the chief now when it comes in our defense. Nordin, any comments
On Dalot.
Yeah,
on
I
Dallo,
just say,
Masraoui?
big up. Yeah, Masraoui, obviously good pace. I know that he's quick. When you're in the stadium, you see how quick he is. Lindelof is a bum. But I really enjoyed his little cameo. I really did. I thought he opened his up on the left foot. He looks good. He's got the piece of acceleration. He wants to carry the ball. Obviously, he got caught one or twice. They pressed him really hard. But I really liked him. And as soon as he come in, as soon as he had it, he's whipping the ball into the box. So, yeah, Amas, I really hope Amas can stay in the team and can come and do 15 minutes, half an hour cameos. I really want that. Yeah. Amas Rawi
Do you see Amas as in next season as an understudy for Dorgu on the left wing back?
Yeah, I do. I think he's got the attacking intent to be a wing back. I really do. I really, really do. I'm not gonna lie.
I
really
think like Nuruddin, I watched Amas. Positional sense in the box, he switches off and loses his men. He's still tender in that department, in my opinion. But if, as Nuruddin says, you're declining.
You know what? You can teach that, though. You can teach that. That can be learned.
Yeah, that's fine. I think he needs to. But like you say, in this one, he has got that tenacity. He likes to get forward. So I think for certain he could be an understudy. And I don't mind seeing a little bit more of him. Not talking starting games. I wouldn't be starting a Harry Amas myself at the moment. But a game like today is a great game to bring him on, give him some minutes. I'd say I think so.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it's really difficult. It's really difficult. The positional can be taught. You can be taught how to judge distances as a left back or a wing back. You can be taught those things positionally where you should be. What you cannot teach is your quality on the ball. It's difficult to teach. Correct decisions. You the right decision. But your ability on the ball you either have it, some of them, or you don't have it. I think it can be improved. I think players can improve. But Amas, for me, looks like he's hungry. And from his cameo, I like that. I just like the balance to have a left-footed guy on that side. You know, like Dogu. I just like the balance. I like it because you can open his body up. He's not coming in on his right all the time. He can just open that and flick that ball down the line.
Yeah,
So
I love all these young
that's what
players
I
coming
think.
into the team. Which young player has impressed you guys the most this season out of Collier, Heaven, Chido? Seen Amas today. No, it's a bit premature, but has anybody really caught the eye?
Heaven for me.
Maybe
I thought
Heaven?
I thought in the last couple of games, Heaven's been fantastic. And I thought in this game, I thought he was our best player in defence, definitely.
What do you like about
the
him?
way he covers, how calm he, the way he covers, he reads things, the way he reads things, and he's good on a challenge. Remember, I think somebody was trying to get past him. It might have been Daka or somebody. Somebody was trying to burn him, and he basically he thought he was going to lose the pace. He putting his foot on the ball, and, winning the ball back, and then passing it out. But yeah, today I thought he was fantastic. Today he went from heaven to hell. Today he went from heaven to hell for him. Heaven, honestly, he was in heaven, and he went into hell. But who have I been impressed with since they've got into the team as a young player? Collier, by an absolute mile. Collier in midfield. He has got something off the ball.
But he's 20 years of age, isn't he?
Yeah, he's 20 years older than a lot of them. He's the oldest guy to break through. But he is a good player, man. He's a very good player. I thought he struggled as a left wing back. I'm not gonna lie, as a right wing back. I thought he struggled with the distances a little bit. But as soon as he come in midfield, he was there putting in challenges, doing it. Yeah.
Do you usually know about the youth team?
But I also saw Chido control the ball. Did you see him? Control, take it, give it to somebody, make the run. Bruno didn't find him. Bruno tried to find Xerxes. But honestly, he deserves some of the stuff that, Chido, some of the bits are there. For 18 years, for Sazi, 17? I think he's 17. 17-year-old, that's still there. He's not even 18 yet,
Did you know about, are you usually up to date, Nuruddin? I know you love the youth team and you keep an eye out. You told me about Mason, you told me about Ravel. Did you know about Collier, or has it come as a bit of a surprise, this one, out of nowhere?
Yeah, for me, he got him 2 years ago, if I'm not mistaken, 2 and a bit years ago, from Brighton. So we bought him. He was at Brighton and we bought him.
Okay.
Yeah, he was tidy. I've seen him being tidy. But the one that I was super excited about, he's the one that the Polish kid of, I think it's Nigerian heritage. He's doing well now in the team in Poland. We sold him. It's the other guy. I forgot his name. Oh my God, I forgot his name. Dread. Oh my God, I forgot his name. I'm tired, man. I'm tired.
Midfielder.
Find who the guy. Midfield player, yeah, youngster. I really, really liked him. Yeah.
Noradin, I have a topic we can talk a little bit about. It's the pass. I wouldn't even call it a tackle. Maybe it's a rollover or flip over when Xerxes flipped over him and went to the ground. Did you see that?
1 second, Jarvis. I'm just trying to find this, so just bear with me. Oh yeah, here we go. I found him. 1 second. 1 second,
Okay.
Jarvis. This is the guy I'm talking about. 1 second, please. Let me just go to the thing. Let me just bookmark this. Mark that. And then let me go to this. Let me just present this guy. This is the guy that I was absolutely devastated United sold him. Honestly, I'm not going to lie to you. Apparently, United have got a way for him to come back.
Scott McTominay. Yes.
Yes.
Legia Warszawa now.
Guy here.
Or
Can you see
Yedele.
him? I can't. Oyedele.
Yeah.
Is it Oyedele?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
Oyedele. Yeah, United sold him. Yeah, he's the guy. Honestly, yeah. Oyedele, yeah, he's the guy, man. Liga Warsaw. He's doing brilliant, and he's the one that, honestly, I'm not lying to you, boy, oh boy, for me, was a very good player. Was a very, very good player, and I'm absolutely gutted that United sold him. I don't know if you can see him, Bombay. Let me just try to see if I can bring him up a bit more. Can you guys see him a bit more? It's this kid, yeah. I have to Google him so that you can get a better picture of him. But yeah.
How much did we sell him for?
He is...
Bro,
Maxi, that's it. Maxi.
Is he a
Midfield
midfielder?
player,
Tall guy. Yeah, I've seen highlights of him. He looked good. Is it a full sale? He's gone to Poland.
Yeah, it's a full sale.
Yeah.
But I think we have some buyback clauses, some percentages, so we can bring him back.
Yeah. But yeah, he is phenomenal. This is the kid. This is him. Yeah, he is. When he was at United, man, I swear to God, he was phenomenal. Matt, I can't stress to you enough. He was somebody. I was like, wow, what a player he was. So yeah, I was absolutely gutted. He played in the preseason. He played in one of the preseason games last season. Was it Rangers? Yeah, I think he played in Rangers when we played Rangers. Maxi. Yeah, so he's the guy for me. Go ahead, Java. Show me what flick you were talking about.
Yeah, what's this one? The fast tackle, roll over, flip over on search.
Oh yeah, this was dirty.
I don't want to play it because it's a close-up, Noradin, but I can just click through the pictures. You see him jumping up. You see here fast, just going straight into his legs with his back. And that's a dirty tackle.
What he did there is very dirty. Yeah, he rolled him. He did it on purpose.
And he's so dangerous. Look at Circe there. He has no control.
Yeah.
He could land on his arm. He could land on his neck.
Yeah.
But
he landed on his hip.
Oh, that wins you.
Look at him. Look at his head. Look at his neck. It could be super dangerous. It's tackle like this. He could be paralyzed.
Facts.
Yeah. You know who used to do this? You know who used to do those? Like that was Hurricane used to people, yeah. And it's very dangerous. Those are here, if you take it back, Jarvis, it shows that the attacker is expecting for the defender to go up with him for the ball. Yeah. But instead, he puts his hip. What he does is puts his hip, checks him with his hip, and then he goes up and then comes down like that, dirty. All because he didn't like being ripped. He couldn't take the skill. See what he does there? He puts his back out like that, backside out, and rolls him, and he comes above.
Yeah.
And he steps out of the way. All because Zirkzee took the piss out of him a little bit, took him to the corner and gave him a bit of skill, and he couldn't take it.
Yeah. But for me, I think the danger of a tackle like this is it should be automatically like a 3-game ban. Automatically, because you see him doing this on purpose. When you think of the danger of this,
I said it at the time. We were doing a watch along. We were doing a watch along, and I said it at the time. That is dirty. That is that's horrible what he just did there. And I was telling everybody and their nan. But people were like, "Oh, it's not that bad." I'm like, I play football. That's one of the most dangerous tackles. People will never see this as a dangerous challenge, but that is so dangerous. It's super dangerous.
It is.
And if you play football, you will understand. Because as an attacker, you're expecting the defender to go up with you, and you both check each other, body-wise. So you both go mid-air, and you both challenge each other, and then, you both come down together. But the way he rolls him and he rolls him with his hip like that, boy, oh boy, very dangerous.
Mm.
Very dangerous, man. Yeah, I thought it was horrible. It was absolutely horrible. Disgusting, disturbing. I didn't like it one bit.
But why do you think the referees don't do anything about this? Because we know the danger of a tackle like this.
I don't think
They
referees
hit
play football
hard when
like
you hit with the studs, and they say it's super dangerous. And if you grab the collar and it looks like a choke, you get like three game ban. Doing something like this that's actually dangerous, they do nothing.
because most referees have not played football. Most referees have not played football, drivers. That's the reason why.
Yeah, that's the reason. That's the reason.
Because they've never played to this extent to know that when to be checked. It is one of the most dangerous things you can do. One of the most dangerous things you can do. Because the attacker, naturally, 9 out of 10, you both go up for the ball. And you both check each other on the way up or on the way down. Your bodies collide. But somebody rolls the hip like that on you. Very dangerous. I could not, honestly. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with Jamie Wayne. He could have broke his neck.
Yeah. Could have broke his arm. He could have damaged his shoulder. He could have busted his hip. All those things because you come in. Look where Xerxes, if you take it back, show it to us, drivers. Look where the height Xerxes is coming from. If you just take it back from where he jumps, look at the height he's coming down. If you just freeze it, yeah, look at the height. That's a lot coming down. Gravity.
He's out of control, and he's reaching with his arm. And luckily for him, he didn't land on his arm because he would have broken his arm straight away,
Yeah.
I don't know if I told you about this, but we had one of these tackles in the Norwegian Premier League like 15 years ago. There was one player. His name was Dagfinn Enerly. He played for, was he Rosenborg, I believe, at the time? But he broke his neck and he got paralyzed. So he's in a wheelchair for the rest of his life. He's paralyzed from his neck down because of this. A tackle like this. So, yeah,
it's dangerous. I hated it when Harry Kane would do that. Harry Kane has now stopped it. He doesn't do that anymore. He doesn't do it anymore. He used to do all the time. Harry Kane, while you jump up, used to put his body into you to body check you while you're up in the air. Super dangerous. Yeah. It's dangerous. And majority of fans some of them have not played football. They won't understand that. They won't know. But the referees
Fast is a dirty player. He's a dirty player.
And especially if he thinks that you've been taking the mick out of him, then yeah. I mean, Zerski twisted him up on the touchline.
Say no.
Actually, Zerski on the ball is quite quick. Off the ball, he doesn't look that quick, but on the ball, he's quite quick. He can accelerate from people on the ball.
Yeah. But he doesn't need to be as quick, as long as he's in front of his man. He's big.
Yeah.
It's hard to get around him.
100%.
Yeah.
Is anybody missing Marcus Rashford?
Nope.
Did Villa play today? Did they play yesterday?
Yesterday.
They play tomorrow. Yesterday, they play yesterday.
No, I don't know. I don't think Villa play this weekend, do they?
Oh, sorry, they're playing Brighton.
No, they're not.
Brighton.
Yeah, big up Susie. Big up Space continuing. Coming out here with Bruno propaganda. Big up the Bruno prep. Zersky has become a baller now. Big up. Done and dusted. Big up to you, man. Big up to everybody. Have we got at least likes on the video, man? Have we got likes on the video? People don't like to tune in when we win, man. Like to tune in while we win. Smash a like on the video, people. But talk about Rasmus's goal. Rasmus's performance. What did we think of Rasmus' performance today? Go ahead, Ben.
Yeah, definitely one of probably Rasmus's best performance under Armour this season. Tonight, took his goal very, very well. Weak foot. I've seen Rasmus score with his weak foot before, and it's quite good. That's what you need for a striker. Lovely ball from Bruno. Lovely assist. I was getting kind of nervous when he was through on goal. I didn't think he was going to take his shot well, but he shut me up, bro. So I liked his hold up play as well. His first touches getting a wee bit better, especially tonight. I've seen as well in these last 2 or 3 games. Don't know about the rest of the panel or the chat. It seems to me that Hojlund's not in these last 2 or 3 games. He's not becoming he's not doing this WWE wrestling onto these onto the defenders and stuff. He's more away from them, and he's actually playing more he's actually dropping a wee bit into the tens, where the tens usually play. I've been seeing that recently. I don't know about you guys, but that's just where I see it. But no, like I said, well, I still want him gone in the summer. But it's good that he's scoring goals, because at the end of the day, if he's scoring goals, then we might get a wee bit of money out of him, 30 million, even if it's reasonably 30 million. I'll take 30 million, 35 million for Rasmus. At the end of the day, he's still a kid. He's got the whole world ahead of him, as a footballer. But I just don't think he should be at this club next season. I've seen way more from Xerxes than I have with Hojlund, way more. But shout out to Hojlund. He took his goal very, very well. And yeah, hopefully he continues this form. Normally when Hojlund scores or usually scores, he actually goes on to good form. I remember when he first came in, when he didn't score his first goal till after 15 or 16 games, and then whenever he scored, he was on a bit of a run. So he was with us. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that we'll see more goals from Hojlund and assists. But shout out Hojlund anyways.
Yep.
Do you guys agree with the whole WWE wrestling? Do you think he's dropping into the 10 a lot recently, or do you still think he's still doing the wrestling?
I think unnecessarily sometimes he's wrestling and fighting with defenders. I think he needs to come short for the ball, not get involved in that fighting. Big up Susie 82. She said, "Have we turned the corner, or do I dare say let's see after the next game?" Well, I just want to show you our next game, Susie. You know what I mean? We'll know next month, Susie. Totally know where. Look at the fixtures just for you, Susie. Roll them back for you. We got Nottingham Forest away on Tuesday the 1st, April Fool's Day. Then we got Leon. Then we got Newcastle away. Then we got Leon. Then Wolverhampton. Then Bournemouth. They're crap at home, but they'll probably find form against us. They've lost 3 games in a row at home. Yeah. No, I think Rasmus, I thought the right foot shot was brilliant today. Obviously, had the time to take 3 or 4 touches, but it was about the first touch that made it. Have you got that goal, Jarvis? If you want to show it us. It's the first touch.
The Rasmus goal.
Rasmus.
Yeah, give me a couple of seconds. I will bring it up.
Yeah. The first goal for me, I thought his first touch. Then he had a couple of more touches. Obviously, defenders were nowhere near him. And they defended it really poorly. They were pushing up, and the pass from Bruno was really good into the space. And he just, He saw the run and he played it to him. So you can see it. Bruno makes the run. Look at the distance from Bruno to get in free. It's what less than 15 yards. So they're already. He doesn't come across really good for him, and he takes it really great. He buries right foot. Yeah.
It's a good pass from Bruno also. See here.
Yeah, it was a brilliant ball, yeah. But when a high line like that, Jarvis, you got to find a pass. Look, show me. Look at where Bruno. Look at the distance from there. It's like 17 yards.
Yeah.
Into that space, so much space in behind, where Rasmus is running to. So yeah, and that Belgium defender is not good enough to cover across properly.
No.
He's got the time there. If you look just before he strikes, he sets his feet. Rasmus Hojlund is that. You know, he's that. He needs to just make
takes
himself.
Too many touches.
Yeah, he does. You see, just before he goes, players need to just set their feet. There are certain players that don't need to set their feet. Lukaku has to set his feet. I'm sorry to keep saying it. It's a great finish. I have no issue. He can finish. You know, we've seen Hojlund dink people. You've seen him make something out of nothing. He's just got to focus on this, man. You know, better touches, less touches. Just he needs to flow a little bit better. But what he can do and what he needs to do immediately is start to make himself available and make those runs in behind like that constantly, and have a good picture in his mind of exactly what's going to happen. I wouldn't sell him. You know, I mean, it's a throwaway 30, 35 million pound. We paid 70, I think, and we're still paying it. So no, let's see how he finishes the season. Maybe he might have turned a small corner. I don't know. That's 2 goals and an assist in 2 games. Yeah, it's against Sociedad. There's a lot of time there for him to set his feet and everything. Takes the goal really well, not taking anything away from it. But let's see if we can put a fight up against these teams, like you say, that are coming up now. Forest is a serious team. You know, I'm not going into any of these games expecting winning, expecting 3 points, only because I don't think I have the right to do that at the moment at 13th, the way we are. But it would be nice to see us compete. And if we can get stuff out of these games, great, amazing. Ordinarily, I'd be going into a game, all these games, with the proper United thinking, no, you know what I mean? Get some points, man. Get a win, get a draw. But I'm not sure. We've done well. Have we turned the corner? I guess we're going to see. I'm just taking it each game as it comes. Honestly, I can't read too much into it. You know, we could be sat here after Forest game thinking, bloody hell, that was terrible. Could be, really could be. I hope it's not, though.
Yeah. 1 minute, Bombay. Big up Jarvis. Jarvis, last word from you before you go. Appreciate you jumping on. Please make sure everybody check out Tactical Devils. Check out Tactical Devils, everybody. But yeah, big up. Susie says we look more organized and solid, and Amarin is using the squad better. Casemiro is used in a certain way. Good experience. So far, but we'll see. So far, but we'll see in it. The tests are ahead for Amarin and the players. But people, please make sure you check out here. Check out people. You need to check out.
Yes, Stu and I did a great show tonight. We had a tactical breakdown of the game. So if you wanna see more clips and stuff, so just tune in to Tactical Devils when you're done with this stream. I just want to say quick when it comes to Hojlund, I think he have learned himself a new trick, the heel flick. When he receives, he just flicks it with his heel to the side and runs. So I think it's effective, but he needs to learn how to separate himself from the defender before he do that trick. It goes against weaker defenders, but when you're up against stronger defender, it doesn't help if you flick the ball away and try to run off, because the defender will just grab you and hold you. So he won't be able to do anything. So he needs to learn how to separate himself first, and give himself a couple of yards of space before he do something with the ball. So there's still room for improvement when it comes to Hojlund. But I like what I see. I like that he's improving, and hopefully this can kickstart his season. As I said on the show yesterday. And second of all, I want to say on the comment from Zeus. I think you are right. We looked more organized, and I will bring up this clip, and I will show you how we look more organized. We defend in a back five. So if you look at this clip, let me just set the speed to the right. Yes. So here you see we are in a back five. Before the ball goes out to number 11 on Leicester. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And when the ball comes out in this area, the wing back pushes out. And then we automatically move into a back four. And you see we spread out and become a back four. And I like that. I see it more and more and more. And we look really organized and solid when we do this. So if you look at our back four here, look at it. It's straight line. And we are slowly just stretching out, and you see here Heaven becoming a left back in this instance, defending behind Dallow. So you see here the diagonal run comes from Ndidi, but Heaven is there. He's calm and just blocks the cross easily. So I see us much more organized as a team now, and this is what I'm really getting a tune out of this team. We work hard and we are structured. So yeah, that was my final take from the
I
tactical
see a
side. I
little
don't
bit,
know if you guys agree.
but on the flip side, when we have that, then when we win the ball and go up the pitch, we don't have. Today, one thing I did like, I saw that a lot of times the lit was coming into midfield, was following the players because it was coming short a lot, and Vardy was stretching. So Daka and Vardy were doing the opposite movements. Daka was coming short. And what I liked that the lit was following Daka, coming into midfield sometimes and squeezing out, and not because the two midfielders were getting done a bit when they were turning the ball over, especially the second part of the first half. They were doing a bit of that. But what I don't like about the system, I say, because we play with defenders as fullbacks, as wingbacks, and we don't play with attackers, is that at times we only got 4 attackers up the pitch. And we got 6. We defend with 6. And
We do,
for me, I don't
especially when
think that's enough.
Casemiro plays.
Yeah, and we don't go up the pitch because I think in the big games we need to go up the pitch as a team. The wing backs need to support the 4 up front, and we need to have 4 defending and 6 up the pitch to squeeze teams in. But yeah. Forest will test us. City will test us. They got Susie. Susie says Susie's on fire. Susie said some of the what did she say? She said something. I don't know what happened to that. Susie said she says here, I hope City don't get top 4 and end up with nothing be funny. If we win the Europa and got champions,
that would be nice. You gotta say, bro.
Wow.
That would be nice.
Oh my god.
That would be crazy. Jarvis, listen, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Pick up yourself. Thank you for jumping. I think we're going to head out in a minute as well anyway, but I just want to get the last couple of comments from Bumbaye and Ben. But people, Bowley 77, go and check it out. Watch
God
2
bless,
hours.
Joe. Good night, bro.
Jarvis, and go and check it out.
Yep.
Tactical Devils, guys.
Thank you. Tune in to Tactical Devils if you have the time. Okay, have a good one. Good night, everybody.
I'm already doing a show 9 o'clock, so check it out as well.
Good night.
Yeah, last word from you, Ben. Big up to everybody. Please smash a like. Let's get to 100 likes if we can. And the C teams are crap, but we struggle against everyone. A little better teams, no more than the international break could be an absolute carnage. In what way? In what way are you thinking about that? In what way were you thinking there might be a carnage? But Ben, wow, that doesn't
Yeah.
sound good. So you're not even drinking. Big up to you.
No,
You're giving
no,
away
man.
Lent.
Yeah, Lent,
Wow.
bro. And then all of a sudden I'm coming home the last night, and then waking up at 6 in the morning, being sick, and I think I've been sick
Oh
about
man.
30. Right, it's been over about 20 or 30 times, bro. It's like every like 30 minutes I'm sick. It's
Bloody
not
hell,
That's
good,
man.
man.
crazy.
It's not good.
You know what? Yeah, it's something with the immune system, man. You need to boost that immune
Yeah,
system, man.
100%. Although it's not particularly a good virus at all. Like it's fucking terrible. So it is. Excuse my
It's
language, but
horrible, man. No, it's the
but
truth, man. Spit it.
yeah. But no, big up the chat. Big up for having me on. Free Palestine, fuck Zionism. And yeah, look, Man United won, but we beat a relegation team. So let's just not get carried away, people. For me, yeah, I'm a bit gutted that, I think the bigger picture, is the fact that these vultures are still here. I still would have taken relegation, as I said to you many times. So obviously now we're not going to get relegated. I think the bigger picture will still be there, and I think lots of United fans will then forget who Ineos really are and like what scum they really are. But no, that's good way to finish towards the international break and bring on Forest, bro. At the end of the day, bro, I'm I'm quite confident going into that game with Nottingham Forest, even though it's going to be a very difficult game because I just look at our away form. Our away form against the top teams have been relatively good. Obviously we usually silence the crowd a lot. We're really really good with that. Under Ten Hag, you never seen that at all. You just seen 6 or 7-1, results, which is just embarrassing. But I'm seeing a lot of improvement recently under Amarim. I think these players are learning a lot. But that doesn't mean none of them like
Who's playing that? Bombay, what are you playing at?
I'm not saying anything. I'm not doing nothing. I'm sat here in silence, I promise you.
what was it, sorry?
What did you hear?
Nerden?
Do you know?
Oh, you're muted, Nerden.
Nora?
Yeah,
Sorry?
I could hear the radio. You don't hear the radio? No.
No?
Radio? No.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think I'm
I was getting worried there. um
You shell shocked them that we're
hope,
actually on a winning
hope
streak here.
I
Can't believe it.
know. I hope it's not Dodgy Dave on
Guys,
the
I'm
fucking
too tired.
radio.
I'm going. Yeah, I'm going.
Yeah,
I need
but
to go.
big up the chat, big up Bombay, big up Nerden, and yeah, let's bring on Forest, bro. Bring on Forest, and like I said, free Palestine and free everyone that's oppressed.
100%.
Yeah, big up, Ben. man.
100%. Yeah, go ahead,
Big up.
Bombay.
Well,
Last bit
bro,
from you.
big up yourself for organising a Mint channel that stands for something substantive.
Facts.
Big up all our panel guys, man. They're all top. Bring something different. Big up the chat. Without the chat, there's no URT anyway. Um, and I just say I'm pretty happy. I see that there are some increments, incremental improvements. Hopefully they keep coming and then they culminate in something decent, man, for us to watch. I'm just interested in watching decent games, chances, goals. That's more than anything, It's just I've been starved of that so much, brother, that sometimes I struggle to get through a game. But recently I've been getting into it. So it looks like we've turned the corner. We've done our job against lesser opposition. like you say, though, we got some very difficult testing fixtures coming up, 5 of them in the space of a month. So hopefully we can compete, and we'll just take each game as it comes. Um, that's about as far ahead as I'm looking, bro, because it could turn to shit. And it might, and if it does, it won't be a shock. But as long if we have a bad day at the office against Forest, pick yourselves back up and go strong against City. Don't just wither out. Let's try and finish the season in a good, positive way. Make the most of what's left of it.
Big up. And shout out to
Yeah, big up.
Newcastle again.
Listen, yeah, big up to Newcastle. Congratulations. 70 years, winning a trophy. Hold tight,
That's it, man.
Liverpool. Hold tight, Liverpool. Hold tight, all my cousins. Some of my uncles missing in action. I've had missing reports
Anybody
tonight
been
because
found
they've
yet?
gone on missing, just like Diaz, just like Salah today. Newcastle deserved it. Smashed them out of the park, mate. Newcastle were a better team by far on the day. It is what it is. So big up to everybody. Please, those of you watch this video later, please subscribe to the channel and like the video. We are almost, we're 300 and something short of of 7K. So please smash a like, subscribe to the channel, and let's be having you, people. Let's be having you. Our whole run is terrible run games for now, and May is wild. Yeah, but it's going to be what it is. We get tested in it. That's what the football is about. Next 6 games are not easy, people. But yeah, big up to everybody. Love and light. We've got some interesting shows coming up for you. A couple of quizzes coming up for you on United Real Therapy over the International Week. We might do a couple of international watch-alongs as well. But big up to everybody. Love and light. Big up to Newcastle. Yeah, the football they played in the last 2-3 years, they deserve a trophy. So yeah, congratulations to them. Congratulations to all my friends who are Geordies, from Sophia to Ed to
Matt, Astrup.
from Mark Astrup to Rory to all the Geordie to Mundo's kids. Half Geordie, the side of that. Half Geordie, so big up to them. Yeah. Love and light. Big up the Geordies. Big up Manchester United for getting 3 points. Probably the easiest 3 points we picked up this season. Leicester are dog shite. Yeah, it is what it is. F Jim, F the Glazers, free Palestine, free Sudan, free Lebanon, free Syria, free Ogaden, free Tigray, free Congo, free anywhere where people are oppressed. Fuck Zionism. And if you want to be down with Zionism, fuck you too.
Fuck you too.
Fuck you too.
Big up. Love and light. Solidarity and love with the people in Syria, man. The Wahhabis. Fuck the Wahhabis. It's like Zionists to me. Though. Take care, people. Big up. Love and light. 3 in the bag. Liverpool are in the mud. Get in.